Hey, what's up, y'all? Now, man, I like to give a shout out to DMX family. You know, it was just like I was just watching them on Instagram. And I really feel for their family. You know what I mean? With all that people saying that he died before he even died. You know what I'm saying? The rumors and all that. We all go through struggles. You know what I mean? Like me, I used to buy cars. You know what I mean? Was my struggle. Every time I wanted to get me a car, I wanted to give me another car, I wanted to give me another car. We all go through struggles. You know what I mean? And for real though, last thing he said on Instagram that I was watching, when he was talking about, it's a time you gotta pray for yourself. You know what I mean? Our time on this planet is limited. You know what I mean? And we didn't expect him to go the way he did, but you know what? The positive things that he did teach us. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all learned from DMX, but I learned a lot from DMX. You know what I mean? Regardless of what you going through in life or what anybody say about you, you know what I mean? You can't come on top. You know what I mean? Whether you're a crackhead, meth head, you like to buy cars, you like women, you know what I mean? Everybody has an addiction, so I'm not going to sit here and downplay him because he has an addiction. You know what I mean? First of all, he got more money than I got, even if he was a crackhead or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he up there with my pops, my grandma, my great-grandma, my mother, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people done passed within these 4 months, man. A lot of people dropping like flies. Even even um even Prince Philip died. That was married to Queen Elizabeth. He died at 99. He died like yesterday, matter of fact. He died yesterday. Now DMX died today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody grieving. You know what I mean? England grieving over Prince Philip. We grieving over DMX over here. You know what I mean? Man, there's a lot going on right now. You know what I mean? We're in some crazy times right now. You know, everybody has to cope with this COVID-19 thing the best that we can. You know what I mean? We taking the medicine, but it's another variant out there. You know what I'm saying? Ready to kill us again. You know what I mean? We just went through something now. It's a brand new one that's killing people at a faster rate. You know? Everybody need to be careful, man. I mean, eat healthy. I mean, invest your money the best way you can, or spend your money wisely. That's what my dad would tell me. Spend my money wisely. And, you know, just overall be yourself, man. You don't want to live your life trying to be somebody else. Just be yourself. Try to live as positive as you can, because when you get older and you do all that grimy stuff, man, you be honest with you regret it as you get older. You know what I mean? You look back, it's going to be a time when you need people to be around you. Ain't nobody going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I done people so good. You know what I mean? And I wonder why I'm going through such a tough time. Why am I having such a hard time getting things done? You know what I'm saying? I look out for people that got more money than me. And I still can't get nothing back. You know what I mean? If it was up to them, I'd probably be dead in jail. It's up to them. You know what I mean? That's sad, but hey, it is what it is. But man, DMX, man, rest your soul, man. And sleep well. You know what I mean? Because when Jesus come back, you know what I mean, you will be rewoken up again. So just, man, just be at peace and just rest. And be the ghost of peace, you know what I mean, instead of havoc. Because I could see it in that last video that he had, man. You could tell something was wrong with him. You know what I mean? He was going through something mentally. He knew something that we didn't. You know what I mean? That's why he up there with God right now. I mean, he knew something was coming. He knew something that we didn't. Something was bothering him. You heard what he said. He said, normally I don't even be on Instagram telling people my business and be on here yapping and stuff like that on the internet. But he said he felt something People ask him to pray, but he told us that we need to pray for ourselves. That's the same thing Jesus said one day. You know what I mean? It gonna come a time when you need to pray for yourself. That's why he was reading the book of Ecclesiastes. I mean, chapter 3. That's one of my favorite books out of the whole Bible. Is Ecclesiastes chapter 3. It's a time. It's a time for everything. It's a time for peace. It's a time for war. It's a time to make money. It's a time where you need to relax. You know what I mean? And think about how you gonna make your next dollar because you ain't got enough. You know what I mean? That's one thing about making money, man. It's addictive. You know what I mean? Making money is like one of the biggest addiction that anybody can have, man. Money is I ain't gonna say it's the root of all evil, because I mean some people are the root of all evil. You know what I mean? Money ain't got nothing. Money has no no value until a human being touches it. You know? And I like to thank DMX, you know what I'm saying, for all the good memories that he gave us. I like to thank DMX for all the good memories that he gave us. You know what I mean? And the time that he was here. Because, you know, DMX was one of them type of people, when he first came out, he used to pray. He used to pray for us, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for all the prayers that you gave us, DMX. You know what I mean? Thanks for the encouragement of before you left, when you went on Instagram and told us that we need to pray for ourselves, man. He right, though. This is the time that you want to get with God. It's the time that you want to be surrounded by all your loved ones and be grateful that they love you and want to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? This is the time right here, man. I mean, it ain't no time to be playing games out here. You know what I mean? Our time is real limited. That's why I'm eating healthy as I can. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about becoming a vegan. I'm thinking about becoming a vegan and start eating healthy, man, because just to live a little longer. Because I feel like I got more positive things to say to the world. You know what I mean? Like I be talking about YouTube algorithms and how to invest in stocks. You know what I mean? It's time to, how do you invest in your mind and making your mind right and catching the algorithm of life and teaching other people how to live better, live longer, and to be positive and teach another one. You know what I mean? Just because you don't have to touch a multitude of people, you might, you know what I mean? You might not even be rich, but you might say something to one person that's going to stick to his head, and he might become rich and be able to teach a multitude of people. See what I mean? All you got to do is teach one good person something, and he might grow up to be somebody and teach a multitude of people. And he might, and that multitude of people that he teaching, it might be one person out of that whole multitude that really grasp what he's saying, so they could teach another whole multitude. That's just how it is, man, you know? And life as we know it. That's exactly how we came to 2021. We learned off of other people's mistakes. You know, like if that one person wouldn't have bit the apple and died from the apple, you know what I mean? I take the apple with something that we wasn't supposed to eat. You know what I mean? Like it's certain foods in this world that we not supposed to eat. We eat it, we die from it, and then we learn that you're not supposed to eat that. Is like the coronavirus. Whatever they ate over there, man, it was like a forbidden fruit. It was like the tree of knowledge, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They bit it, we learned from it. Now we at a time in history where the kids 2,000 years from now gonna be looking at us like, man, how the hell was they living like that? You know what I'm saying? They ain't even gonna believe how we living. Like, we can't believe how 2,000 years ago in Jesus' time, how they was living. I mean, some of them, like how these homeless people be living out there in tents and everything. That's how the rich people used to think about it. Years and years ago, that's how rich people used to live. They used to live out in the streets. They used to make tents and stuff like that, and be living beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They live how the homeless people live now. And In the future, how the rich people in Beverly Hills and Singapore, how they live 2,000 years from now, that's probably how the homeless people gonna be living. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Yeah, don't take life for granted, man. And my condolences to the DMX family. And I'm gonna let y'all grieve. I'm not gonna ask y'all, please don't disturb them, you know. Rest in peace to my dad. Rest in peace to my mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother, my grandfather on both sides. I mean, my grandmother from my dad's side, and my great grandmother from my dad's side. You know, all of y'all sleep well. And I'm out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.